Alright, welcome back. After the second game of the wild card weekend, it was the Rams versus the Seahawks. The Seahawks were the favorite as they were the 3 seed, while the Rams were the 6 seed. However, I felt the Rams defense would be good against the Seahawks, and I felt that there was probably a decent chance for an upset there. And in the end, that was the case. The Rams beat the Seahawks 20-10. Jared Goff did not play a great game, but that's because he was coming back from injury. He did not start. Wolford had to be subbed off after he hurt his neck. He had to then go to the hospital, and Jared Goff had to play with a bad thumb. He didn't play great, but honestly, the numbers he put up were not too much worse than Russell Wilson's. Fit Russell Wilson's, I might add. However, his O-line did not play very well today. So Rams ended up getting the win. They'll move on. And I would say, more likely than not, they'll be playing the Packers because the odds of the Bears beating the Saints are seemingly very low. So more likely than not, they'll be playing the Packers in the next round. The Rams are good. Their defense really is what gets them there. Their defense has always been better than their offense. Aaron Donald is absolute class. He's insane. Great player. The Seahawks will be very disappointed. They had a pretty good season. They started off the season probably better than they ended it. They ended up losing by 10. When they went down 17, it was pretty much over. They did get another touchdown, but it didn't really matter. And that ended up being the game for them. That really is disappointing. When you go in as the 3 seed, you're sort of expected to make it somewhere in the playoffs, and they were sort of expecting to. Russell Wilson this year even had some ambitions to be MVP, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen now. Rough season, but you go back to the drawing board, you try to learn from it, Yeah. It's a decently interesting game. Much less interesting than the Bills versus Colts game. As a neutral, I would say it was a lot less entertaining, but that's mostly because they're both teams that are based in a good defense, especially the Rams. Their attack's not super electric, although they did score 30 points, so I guess I can't say too much, but their defense is better than their attack. And the same's probably true for the Seahawks as well. Yeah, although Russ is pretty good, They'll be hoping that maybe Wolford's back, and they'll also be hoping that Jared Goff's thumb gets a lot better for the next round against probably the Packers. But, if it doesn't, they could be in real trouble. Aaron Rodgers is a different breed to Russell Wilson, so we'll see how that game goes for them. We'll see how it goes. And the Seahawks got to go home. All right, thanks for watching. See y'all later.